Okay, hello everybody and welcome. My name is John, and if you are into passive hydroponics or semi-hydro as people call it, this video is going to be great for you to learn what not to do when you're transitioning your plants. So I did an experiment recently on my beloved variegated fiddle here. It has been growing in inorganic gritty mix, watered normally from above for a long time, as long as I've had it. And I have some other plants, quite a few plants actually, that I've transitioned to growing in semi-hydro with various gritty mixes earlier this year. So I haven't been using leca really much at all, and it's working very well. So I figured this plant's already in one of those mixes, and I don't see any roots at the bottom of the pot. No roots whatsoever at the drainage holes. So maybe I'll just start leaving a layer of water in the saucer and allowing this to just wick that moisture up and just start to transition it that way. And it actually appeared to be going well. The first week or a week later, I got two beautiful new leaves out of here. Everything was going great. And then a little bit after that, these bottom leaves started to droop down. And I started to get a lot of browning edges here. And the reason I didn't understand there was an issue is because this plant is very prone to light damage. So I was already getting brown edges with all the direct light coming in my southeast windows. So I hung a sheer curtain recently in my bedroom to protect my plants. And I was a little surprised to still be getting that, what I thought was light damage through the sheer curtain. But actually now I can see there's some other marks on here, which I'll show you, that are definitely give me reason to believe that actually I injured the root system by keeping it, you know, the bottom of the pot submerged for the past couple of weeks. So probably when I get this out of here, we will see there are roots at the bottom indeed, and they have not been having a good time with that because they were not transitioned properly. So normally when you switch a plant to semi-hydro, however deep that reservoir is going to be, you want to make sure the plant's roots have a little bit of gap between the bottom of the root mass and that layer of water. So that way they're just getting moisture from the growing medium, and they have time to grow down into the actual reservoir. So perhaps if this plant had not been in this pot for so long and the root mass only filled like maybe the top half of this pot, then I do think that simply starting to leave a layer of water, of reservoir at the bottom, I do think that would have actually worked. But in this case, it definitely didn't work. So I'm gonna have to repot this today, and I'm gonna plant it, you know, higher up, make sure that none of these roots are actually staying wet, and that will give it a chance to grow down and adjust into that reservoir and adjust to the passive hydroponic growing style. All right, so I'm gonna start getting this thing out of here, and we will take a look at the root system, and we'll see what actually is going on down there at the bottom of the pot where I suspect some root damage. Okay, so let's get this thing out of here and let's see what these roots look like. The roots look fine so far. Okay, that is very interesting. So look at that. Those all fell off. They were all near the surface. These were all like right near the surface. So luckily we've got quite a nice looking little root system here. New mixture going in, half turfus, half lava. Already have the soil screen in here from before. Okay, so I've basically filled the pot about halfway, and then I'm gonna have this positioned here, but I wanna get some of this new mixture underneath as well. Woo, okay, so there we go. So, yeah, well, that was interesting actually, because a lot of the roots had already, you know, dried up and fallen off probably long ago. Those could have been the original roots from when I received it from Thailand before it transitioned into gritty mix. A lot of times that will happen with plants. They will grow a whole new root system to adapt. So hopefully this starts thriving in this new passive hydroponic setup. This turfus lava blend has been working great for me so far, so I definitely believe this is gonna work. And then, so the roots are sitting about here, about halfway. The water will only be at about like 1/3 of the pot height or so. So this plant should have plenty of time to adapt and grow down. And I do think it's gonna appreciate more consistent moisture. So please stay tuned for an update. When I have one, probably gonna lose some more of these lower leaves, although we'll see how it goes. So anyways, I hope this has been very informative for you and helpful. If you had any similar ideas like me, definitely I would just urge you to think about it a little more. I knew I was risking it. I knew I was taking a chance on that experimental transitional method, but yeah, so if you really want to go for it, do it proper, do it the right way. Just repot it, make sure the roots are positioned high enough up that you're not going to cause any issues with that constant wetness. Okay, so if you enjoyed this video, you want to see more content like this, please hit the like and subscribe buttons and consider following me on Instagram as well at Enlightened Gardener. And if you've been following me for a while, you know I love experiments. I'm always experimenting on my plants. There's always so much to learn, so please stay tuned for more videos just like this in the future. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and I wish you all the best with your plants and with your life, and hope to see you again real soon. Peace.